Why is it working so well right now on the line?
I'm not. It's just. I guess it took a little bit of time to get everything clicking, but now once we got it rolling, it's tough to stop it. We know the level of preparation we need and the intensity we practice with. It's just all staying the same ever since, I guess, the Syracuse game, really. So it's nice, and we got to keep it rolling.
You're someone, Jimmy, who I feel like I see routinely on those Pro Football Focus lists every week for best offensive line play, whether it's in the ACC or even nationally. Is that something you pay much attention to? We're talking about awards here. I don't know if that's.
No, not really. No, I think my mom pays more attention to that. She always texts me and stuff, and my parents will let me know before I usually find out. But no, it's not something I really care about. Care more about the wins and losses and the rushing yards and being able to keep Kenny clean.
What has Warboy meant to the guys in line this year? How has he changed things? How has influenced you guys?
He's done a great job from the day he came in. The run game has had a huge effect on, and just focusing more on technique and the mental preparation part throughout the week.
With the way the offense is developed, as linemen, which is more rewarding, when you see that 97-yard run happen, or when you put together an 8-minute, 15-play type drive?
It's a combination of both. It really depends on the type of game and how you're feeling. If you're banged up and you're winded and you see a quadri break it out and you can just celebrate and go off the sideline, it's pretty nice. But then also those long drives early in the game, there's nothing better when you just let the team know that when you get to keep another team's offense off the field for almost half a quarter, there's no better feeling. And when you get to wear down their defense too, let them know they're in for a long game.
Jimmy, do you think you guys are blocking for the best 1-2 punch of running backs in all of college football?
Hands down, yeah. Best two running backs in the country. I don't know really how you can argue that. The way those two guys have put up those numbers and the film they have right now with being able to practically splitting reps, I don't think any other duo is kind of doing that in the country.
Quadri's already over 1,000 after going 2 years since his last 1,000-yard season, but how special would it be for you guys to get 2,000?
That's the goal. That's what we got to get there now too.
I hear the other goal is to get 500 rushing yards in a game. You're just short of that Saturday, and our news was saying there's some sort of road trip reward in that for you guys, maybe, if you do it.
Yeah, if we get 500, Coach Narduzzi would put the O-line and the starting five and Bryce Hargrove in apparently the presidential suite or whatever, the nicest suite in the hotel was saying, so we all stay together.
Is that out of his pocket?
I have no idea.
Special room service for you guys too?
Yeah, maybe some burgers and ice cream. That'd be nice.
So when you guys took a knee at the end of the last game, did you guys see that as sort of been an intentional sabotage?
There was an argument on the sideline. Yeah, there was a friendly argument with Coach Narduzzi. Stefano and I went up to him, and we were talking to him. We were upset that they took us out.
He's cheap.
And exactly, yeah.
What would 5 or 6 O linemen do in a hotel suite on the road before a game?
Good. We'd have a really good chop sesh. We chop it up a lot. We have some good conversations. And we also play this one game too after dinner, where it's you have 3 poses, and you can't do one person's up, and you can't do the same pose as the other person. And those get intense.
What's that game called? I feel like I've heard of that.
It's just you go wah, wah, and
so it's a memory game sort of?
Yeah, it's a reaction game kind of. So if you're up and you do this pose, nobody else can do that pose, and if you do, then you're out until the last man standing. So Stefano brought that here from Kent, and we played that every game in the hotel.
Sounds fun.
It's very fun.
So what are the chop sessions like?
Jay, you don't know what chopping it up is? That's just guys hanging out talking.
Just a conversation.
Chop set, yeah. So the round table in the cafeteria, that's the chop sesh table.
That's my question though. What do you talk about?
Anything you want to talk about. Just whoever brings up the topic of discussion of the day, and then we just talk for.
What's today's topic?
What are we talking about this morning? Jeez, I don't know. But if you want to come to lunch, we're about to have a chop session in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be walking there.
Stefano and I are always there usually, and Kenny is part of the chop session.
On the road, the night before a game, you probably don't really want to talk about football that much, right? It's probably
that's the last thing we talk about usually. Yeah, the night before is when we hang out and just joke around, and then morning of is when we get into the game mode.
Who do you room with on the road?
Big man right back there, Carson Van Lane.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's a good roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we couldn't really say anything else right now. So
Yeah, you guys are back on the road. Wake's had a couple of decent wins, including NC State. What do you notice about them when you guys are watching film?
They have. First thing that sticks out is number 93 is a really good player. Their nose tackle, who I'm going to be going against all day. They played really hard. You can tell that in NC State. I know they lost their coordinator early or halfway through the season after the Notre Dame game, but they play hard. They play sound defense, and we're gonna have a hard time with them. I think they play a tough game.
What makes their nose such a tough assignment?
He's disruptive. He gets his hands on you fast, and if his first move doesn't work, he just goes. It looks like he goes to the bull rush, and he gets penetration almost every play. I was watching like Clemson, Florida State, NC State. He was wreaking havoc for a lot of those centers.
Is there another front you've played earlier in the year that they're similar to?
Like schematic wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty similar. They're 4 down over under team with a lot of single backer plugs.